Hi, welcome to Schulte Sweetie's Homeschool YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie and I'm a mom of 3 girls ages 13, 9, and 7. So this is a collaboration today hosted by Shauna at Homegrown Homeschool and Davine at Calm in the Chaos Homeschool. And we are sharing all of our favorite curriculum, homeschool curriculum. And so I kind of broke it up into like subjects because it's hard to pick just one. And so I broke it up into subjects and I'll kind of go through that. But also, so this is like 8 years worth. We are starting our 8th year this year of homeschooling. And so like we've used quite a bit. So this is some of the things that either I keep going back to or that we have really just enjoyed a lot. So let's get started. This first one probably won't be much of a surprise if you've been following me for about a year or so, but math is going to be Apologia math. We have really loved it this last year and continuing with it, especially for elementary because that's all they have. I'm hoping it would be nice if we could get Apologia math further on, but we are just loving it right now. We have switched. Last year we switched my oldest to Denison Algebra, and that was also a fan favorite. I can't find the curriculum right now, but she won't be using it this year since she is going to public school. So I will still do reviews on that, but Apologia math and Denison Algebra, pre-algebra, were fan favorites. Moving on to language arts. So for grammar, I kind of like broke up the language arts into multiple sections because we don't really love like just an all-in-one language arts. So first one for grammar would be Beowulf grammar. It is so fun and hands-on and just makes the learning really interesting for something that can be a dry subject. So definitely Beowulf grammar. We are going to continue on with Beowulf this year with my 4th grader. For spelling, we have tried a lot of spellings. I have a whole video of all the spellings that we've tried, but the one that has fit the best is Soaring with Spelling, and I'm excited to continue on with that this year. Soaring with Spelling is our favorite spelling curriculum. Now, literature, we haven't found a favorite. We haven't used a lot of like literature curriculum, but I'm hoping. I've heard a whole lot of great things about Christian Light Education's reading, and that's what we're using this year, so I'm hoping that that is going to end up being our favorite, but I didn't want to say that since we haven't actually used it yet. For writing, now this is kind of an interesting one because I actually have only used one level of this, and that was with my oldest, and we did end up switching from it, but we're going back to it. So with my middle, so Write Shop. So my oldest used level E a couple years ago, and we switched to Essentials in Writing, and that ended up being okay, and it had a lot of structure. But I go back to this and I think this was a lot of fun. It's very intense with like teacher intense, so I'm gonna have to really make sure I'm on top of things and stuff. But this was like such a fun curriculum, and so that's why we're going back to it, and I think my middle will really enjoy it as well. Handwriting, I don't have it with me, but this is kind of a tie because for different reasons. I think The Good and the Beautiful has done a great job of teaching cursive, so I think The Good and Beautiful handwriting is a favorite. They like the activities, but my middle would also probably say that she really liked A Reason for Handwriting because she got to write out her Bible verses and then she would color them and give them to someone. We still like that one too. Now, moving on to science. Science has always been one that like we haven't loved everything we've used, but my oldest used Science Mom last year with Biology 1, and she loved it and I loved it. I thought we were really getting a great education. And we haven't used Earth Science yet, but I'm going to just say we're going to love it. So this is Earth Science. It's the free one on Science Mom's website. And so my middle is going to be using Science Mom. And I just really love Science Mom and Math Dad. They are like hilarious. And I just think that this is a great science where it's kind of got best of both worlds. It has videos, it has like the workbook, it has experiments, but it's like challenging, but it's also not too challenging. So it's kind of in between. So this is what we would say for science. Now, history, I'm going to say we have struggled. We did end up going with Story of the World last year with history, and like that worked okay. I don't know if it was like our favorite. But I would say that when we add in the Rabbit Trails curriculum, the history curriculum, that is when they really have fun with it, because this has the hands-on activities or crafts and things. So I will say Rabbit Trails history for now. We are using some new curriculum this year for social studies and history, so I have a feeling that we will really end up liking that. Now, geography, I don't have it with me, but I would say at this point, I would say Guest Hollow's geography, because it's just a fun buffet of all the extras. So foreign language, I would say. We have tried actually quite a few foreign languages as well, and the one that my girls really clicked with last year was Beginning Spanish for Families. It has a video series and things. Actually, our subscription is ending pretty soon, so they're going to be sad once that ends. But this is our favorite for Spanish. For Bible, now this has been one that we used this last year. We'll probably continue on with it, but it is Grapevine Studies. This is Bible study journal for the Old Testament, and we just read scripture and then we write in it and draw and things. And we have really just enjoyed going through the scripture together, asking questions, and it's kind of quick and easy, and we have really enjoyed this together. Now, we are not I have learned that they love unit studies, but I don't always love them. And so we have tried different unit studies for like the good and the beautiful, like science unit studies. We've done a few different ones like Harbor and Sprout, Campfire Curriculums, Gather Around. I will say that our favorites are usually from two different places. So it's either Campfire Curriculums. This is the Titanic one. We've really enjoyed, like we love the storyline of this. And then their other favorite was, we've only used one of them, but Harbor and Sprout, their forensic science was a lot of fun. So those are the two unit study curriculum companies that we really enjoy from getting curriculum from. So those are my favorites. I would love to hear some of your favorites down below. What do you like and don't like? Just comment down below, and don't forget to check out the playlist of other moms sharing.